Live from Baltimore, Maryland, another exciting game of NFL football. We're glad you could join us for today's matchup featuring two very well-coached teams as the Jaguars match up against the Ravens. The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Scobie in to kick this one off.
Number 16,
Not the type of kickoff they wanted.
Kickoff, out of bounds, number 10.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
John, for people who love defensive struggles, this game is exactly what they're looking for. Two of the best in the league out on the field today.
These are two of the most talented defenses in the league. Not only can these guys stop you from scoring,
they can create scoring by themselves.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised if this game turns on a big defensive play that generates points, like an interception return or fumble recovery, something like that. It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
McGahee, the lone back. With the pass. Leaps. He has it. Mathis comes up to make the play. At the 49.
That was a good read. He was looking for the deeper guy who was covered. And he made a quick decision, go to the receiver, who would get him close to a first down.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Hand it off. Williams tackles him, but not before the first down is reached. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Spicer is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
Second and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Jacksonville goes with a four-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Nelson is there on the stop at the 30. McGahee picks up the first down. That's the second time on this drive he's been able to move the chains. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
On the call, he's brought down behind the line for a short ball carry.
The blocking just wasn't there on the outside.
It's second down and a long way to go.
On the 31-yard line.
The Jaguars with a four-man front. With a counter play. Sensible comes up to make the play at the 25-yard line.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up. And then win. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Can't get to the marker on third down, so let's see if the place kicker comes in now. Stover will try to give his team the lead with his field goal attempt. He didn't get over it, and the kick falls short. Jackson missed field goal. They'll set up shot at the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
Hand it off to the back. They'll go with a play fake.
And in those situations where the rush is coming fast, you got to make a quick decision. Do I throw it away, try and hit my guy, or concede to the pressure?
Following the sack, it's second and long.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
With a counter play, the defense appeared to have jumped a little too soon. Johnson is there for the tackle at the 47.
Number 95, first down.
Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Ravens come out with 8 guys in the box. Looking for room, number 92 comes up to make the play at the 50.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hand.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
The Ravens come out in a nickel package. Hand off to the tailback. Running with a lot of room in front. The 40. Reed is there on the stop at the 32. Taylor's gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Ravens come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Number 26 comes up to make the play. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Taylor lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Going to the left. Lewis is there for the tackle at the 17-yard line. Taylor is able to get a yard or two on the toss. They're in the red zone.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
The Ravens line up in a 4-3. In this direction. Number 26 comes up to make the play at the 1.
When you talk about taking your man out of the play, this is what you're talking about. You know, this is the kind of block that guys dream about. I mean, he just unloads on that guy.
At the end of one, the game is scoreless.
The score is tied at 0. The
And
teams
we're
are
ready to
ready
start
for
the
the
second
second
quarter.
quarter.
They're
First
just a
and goal.
yard away now.
Ball on the 1-yard line.
Taylor's the lone back. Pressure coming. Throws this one away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. It's second and goal at the 1-yard line. With a counter play. McAllister is there on the stop at the 1. Didn't get the blocking they needed, and now it'll be third down and goal. It's third and goal at the 1-yard line. Looking for the goal line. And he's in for the score.
I'll tell you, they just knocked that defensive line backwards on that play. Watch it here. The offensive line explodes off the ball. The defense can't get any penetration, and the runner is in the end zone.
The extra point attempt is good. Perfect way to start this one off as they move the ball down the field for the touchdown.
They came out with a plan on offense and executed it to perfection.
Jacksonville looks like it's just about ready to kick this one off.
Number 16.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 17. The offense back on the field again after their last drive ended with a botched field goal attempt. Ball on their own 34.
Start the drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
The Jaguars with a four-man front. Hand it off. They'll go with a play fake, heaving it over the middle. Incomplete. Not one of his better throws, missing long.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Jacksonville using three linebackers. Throwing. And the catch is made. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
McGahee, the deep man. Hand it off to the back. Mathis is there on the scene at the 39. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Tosses it right. Dropped in the backfield.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37. They'll go with the quarter defense. Toss play to the left. The 30. And he's planted in the open field by Williams. Beautiful run.
You know, that's exactly how you handle a team that likes to blitz. You run the ball right at them, right there, and then right through them.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
McGahee, the lone setback. Setting up play action with the pass, and he dropped it.
There's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Second and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
The Jaguars with a four-man front. Here they come. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Well, that perfect throw is wasted, and that could have been a very big play. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a dime package. The throw. Complete to the wide receiver. Sensible. Comes up to make the play. At the 7. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
It's first and goal at the 7-yard line. Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3. He takes the delayed handoff. You can't get the blocking they need, and now it'll be second down and goal. Three yards will get them 6 points. With a counter play. Touchdown.
This is one of those plays where you let the big guys up front just plow a path right into the end zone for you.
Matt Stover comes in for the point after, which will knot it up. The extra point attempt is good.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Stover is just about ready to kick this one away. From the 13-yard line. Can't pull him down. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Start the drive at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Ravens come out in a 4-3. Going to the air on 1st down. With the pass, it's broken up. So they lose out on an opportunity to pick up solid yardage.
Intended receiver on the play.
Two-minute warning coming up.
On the 44-yard line.
Baltimore comes out with 8 guys in the box. Here they come. Throws it. He finds his man. Throw is there for the tackle at the 42. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
On the 42-yard line.
Split backs this time. He'll test the left side. Keeping him at bay. The 30. Reed is there on the stop at the 26-yard line.
Fred Taylor does things that just put people in awe.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
He'll pass on 1st down. He'll take off. Scott with the tackle at the 21-yard line.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
Here they come with the throw. And he just can't hang on.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Third and 5. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Gerard sees the defense from the gun. Gets the handoff on the delay. They're in field goal range, so after failing to get the 1st down, let's see what they decide to do here. Scobie will put them in the lead if he makes this. It's good.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. And I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Jacksonville is lined up with the kickoff. Number 16.
They'll return this one. From the 14. The Ravens need to score quickly as they start this drive at the 32. It's 1st and 10.
Start the drive at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. To carry it. Play action. Deep throw. Knocked away. Williams with the coverage.
Williams on the coverage.
Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it. Just couldn't get that pass under control.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Third and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Jaguars line up in the quarter defense, looking for something wrong. Incomplete. An errant pass that time.
Intended receiver on the play.
Number 4 is ready to punt this one away. Northcutt looks like he's ready for the return. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 27-yard line.
First and 10.
At the 27-yard line. First and 10.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it. It's broken up. Williams was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Roll was there on the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
The Ravens with a 4-man front. Lewis comes in motion. With the pass, it's batted away.
You have to be able to make those catches.
Third and long now. Let's see what kind of a pass play they go with to try to convert.
Third and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Baltimore comes out in the quarter defense. Gets the pass off. Pass was incomplete.
Good defense and 3-and-out series is a way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. Andy waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 41-yard line.
So they have first
will
and
start
10
the
here.
drive at the 41-yard line. First and 10.
Out of the gun. Blitz is on. Throws it. Knocked away. Number 56. Had the coverage on the play.
56 on the coverage. Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. With the pass. Incomplete. Yet another drop.
Layton, the intended receiver, on the play.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team. The Jaguars line up in the quarter defense. Gives this one a ride to the left. And he just can't hang on. He just dropped his 4th pass.
Receiver on the play.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3-and-out. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 24-yard line.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Gets the pass off. Gets his hand on it. Williams was the intended receiver on that play.
Hey, I don't think these guys are done trying to get closer, so the defense better be ready or they could be down by even more. I'll tell you, if that happens, I sure wouldn't want to be a player in that locker room at halftime.
From the gun. Dropping back, throwing. Ed Reed is the man to bring him down. That's his third tackle. They get first down yardage on that hookup.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Jacksonville calls a timeout.
Makes the sack.
They have one
Loss of
timeout
2
remaining.
on the play.
The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact
Ball on the
plays.
36-yard line.
The Jaguars line up in the bunch formation, and he can't find a way to keep possession.
You got to wonder what happened. It looked like a pretty good throw, but it bounced right off his hand. One thing's for sure, you don't often get that wide open.
Third and 12. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Gerard will work out of the shotgun. Steps up into the pocket with the throw. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it.
The offensive coordinator called a good play, and the quarterback threw him a catchable ball. He just couldn't get his hands in the proper position to make the catch.
Number 16 is the deep return man. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 28-yard line. The
Ball on their own
Ravens will
28.
start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Out of the I formation. Gives the ball off. Number 56 comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Throwing. Incomplete pass. He's had a lot of trouble reeling in the pass.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 7. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Number 5 scans the defense from the gun. Launches this one to the left. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
You just hate to see that kind of thing happen. You're trying to get some momentum going, or keeping your momentum going, then your guy drops a catchable ball to bring up fourth down.
Number 4 comes into the game for the punt. Northcutt sets up, waiting for the punt. From the 35-yard line, the 50.
Holding on the receiving team. Number 50.
At the end of 2, the score is 10-7. Jaguars.
10. The Ravens. 7. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Stover is back and ready to put this one in the air. Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 12-yard line. Jacksonville is looking to add to their slim lead as they take over on offense.
They'll
First
take
and
over
10.
at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Baltimore goes with a four-man front, dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass, he finds his man. Number 26 is there on the stop at the 34-yard line. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your number. That was a good job.
The Ravens line up in a 4-3. Drops back. Fires this one deep. The pass falls incomplete. He threw it a little too soon, and it missed the mark. The pass rush almost got to him.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing. This defensive coach sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Hands it off to the back. They'll spot this one at the 46. It's his third tackle of the contest. A powerful run to get the first.
When you got a free man coming at you, sometimes the best thing to do is put your shoulders down and take them head on.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The Ravens come out in a nickel package. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it, and he fails to hang on to that. That's the third one he's been unable to bring in.
Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
The Jaguars line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Throws it. Incomplete pass. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
The Jaguars line up in the bunch formation. Dropping back. Throwing. The wide receiver has it. Sheds the pass. They're going to spot this one at the 41. He makes his fifth stop of the game on that play. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
41-yard line.
Gerard out of the gun. Steps up, gets the pass off, right on target to the wide receiver. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. Number 26 is there on the stop at the 22-yard line.
He's looked pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustments and find a way to slow him down.
Ninth play of this drive.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Taylor, the lone setback. A little misdirection. This one is spotted at the 7-yard line. So he does a good job to get it on the play and records his 8th tackle. He was not going to be denied the first down there, John.
He basically said, get out of my way. I got to get a first down here.
They need 7 yards for a touchdown. The last time they were inside the 20, they came away with 3 points. Throwing. On the sideline and out of bounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Porter was his intended target. The Ravens line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Wright is there on the stop at the 1. Fred Taylor is having an outstanding day with over 100 yards rushing. It's third and goal at the 1-yard line. Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Drops the pass in the end zone. Good play call. John just couldn't bring it in for what looked like a sure touchdown.
He's been struggling recently with his consistency making catches. And when a quarterback can find you in the end zone and hit you in the hands, you got to come up with it.
Scobie heads out to try this field goal. The attempt is good.
Each play you run on offense tires out the defense a little more. When you can put together that many plays in a row, it gets you into scoring position. This time, it got him 3.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff. Number 16,
from the 17. Number 16 returns this one to the 37. First and 10.
will start the drive at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
The Jaguars with a 4-man front. Gets the call. Number 56 comes up to make the play at the 38.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Second and 8. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Jacksonville using 3 linebackers. Hands it off to the back. Henderson is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
Here is a 3rd and long situation.
On the 37-yard line.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Throwing. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it.
You're always going to have a few like that. You get wide open, and you just drop an easy one.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. They down the ball at the 33. Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Jaguars line up in the bunch formation. With the pass, this one falls incomplete. That's his 3rd drop.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Taylor in the backfield, looking for room. Midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown. So he crosses the goal line to double his rushing touchdown total. Scobie comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point hit is off the mark.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff. Number 16, back into return.
A mistake by the kicker on that one.
Kickoff, out of bounds. First down.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
Ball at about midfield.
47-yard line.
The Jaguars with a four-man front. He hands it off. Sharp stiff. Harvey is there for the tackle at the 49. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Jacksonville using three linebackers. Pressure, throws it, fumbled. The Ravens dive
Fumble on the
up.
play.
And you know the defense is very angry at that missed opportunity.
Third and 11. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Dead ball. Don't start on the offense. Still
They
third
have
down.
working third down.
That's what you call an uphill battle for the first down.
Third and long after the
Ball
penalty.
on the 42-yard line.
Ross, the lone back, dropping back, going deep. This pass is incomplete. Baltimore has 6 failed third down attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. From the 18-yard line. North returns this one to the 26.
Gain of 7 yards.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. Tucks it away. Breaks the tackle. Reed is there on the stop at the 36-yard line. Taylor fighting for yardage that time. He's able to reel off a nice gain.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Jaguars ahead of the Ravens 19-7. The Jaguars are by 2 scores and start this fourth quarter with possession. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an I. Big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. He won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hand it off. Right is there on the stop. Flags are down. This one appears to be
On the offense.
Lewis held them up.
The rule on the hold is you can't let your hands go to the outside of the body. If your hands do move outside, then you have to move them back in as soon as you can, or you'll get called for holding.
Pump fakes. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. Northcutt was the one they were trying to get the ball
The
to.
intended receiver on the play. Third and long. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Hands it off to the back. Craig is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at fourth down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Number 16 sets up to run back the punt. off the side of his foot. This one goes out of bounds.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Jacksonville comes out in a 4-3. Hands it off. Pulls him over. Williams comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. Good call by the defense as they set the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Third and 9. Ball on the 35-yard line.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Fires this one deep. Incomplete. Baltimore fails once again to get the first down, and that's 7 times.
Yeah, and that's huge for the defense to keep stepping up on third down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
Difficult situation here, but not much else they can do but go for it. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 54.
The call is marched off against the defense, and what a mistake, giving them another chance after they'd had them stopped on fourth down.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. He's having a tough time getting anything going on this drive.
You have to give credit to the defense out there. Those last few times he dropped back to throw, he didn't look comfortable. That's because they did a good job confusing him with their scheme and their coverages.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Blitz is coming. This one will be spotted at the 17-yard line. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. They brought the heat, but it was a good throw by number 5.
That's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
They have to get some points on this drive and are in good position now to do that as they're in the red zone. Baltimore falters again on third down.
And you know something? This is why teams lose games. They do some things right, but then when they need the big play to help win a game, they fall apart.
Sensible comes up to make the play at the 4.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the fourth quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Looking for room. Touchdown, Ravens. Thomas McGahee takes the ball into the end zone for his second touchdown on the ground. Stover comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. And with that touchdown, they're within a touchdown of taking the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, this is a time of game that the fans at home want to get any food or beverages they need, pile them up around their chair so that they don't have to miss a minute here at the end.
Baltimore is lined up for the kickoff. Number 32, back to return.
From the 18-yard line. Number 32 takes this one back to the 32-yard line. So we have first and 10 here.
At the 32-yard line. First and 10.
Give it to the halfback. Lewis comes up to make the play at the 38-yard line.
He's dominated out there in this one. He told me this week at practice that he was going to have a big game. And he's really shown us that big playability.
Ball on their own 38.
On the 38-yard line.
Taylor, the lone setback. Gerard with a man in motion. Hand it off. The 50. Reed is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. The veteran with a good game.
He's taken his share of licks over the years. That hasn't stopped him from busting off long gainers like that every now and then.
Almost at the 2-minute mark
Ball
now.
on the 44-yard line.
Baltimore lines up in a 4-3. Lewis comes in motion. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Baltimore comes out with 8 guys in the box. He hands it off. Sugg is there on the stop at the 44. He's trying to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
That's right. When the middle of your offensive line is eaten up like that, you got to try and get to the outside. But they wouldn't let him get away.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Baltimore comes out in a 46.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 28.
Taylor's
Still second
flag for
down.
the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
It's now 2nd and 15 after the
Ball on the
penalty.
49-yard line.
The Ravens with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Sugg comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line. Taylor takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Third down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for a first. The Ravens come out of the quarter defense. Price is there for the tackle at the 40. The conservative play call there as they stay on the ground but come up well short due to a fine stop by the defensive end. Number 3 will come in now to punt it away. Number 16 lines up deep for the punt return. Fair catch.
This is one of those spots where they have to put something together because they're just running out of time.
Ball on their own 3.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
Number 5 with a man in motion. He'll pass on first down. to throw. Nice adjustment. Can't get it from behind. The 30, the 40. Receiver running and breaks free. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Ravens. What a pass, and it puts them in the lead. So they'll go for the 2 here and the chance to make it a 3-point game. It's free. The conversion attempt fails. Matt Stover looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Going with the squib kick. So he can't keep the kick in bounds.
Kickoff, out of bounds, number 3.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Baltimore comes out in a 46. With the pass. Breaking through. Johnson is there for the tackle at the 47.
These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits, and they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
And he had it and lost it. Incomplete. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Gerard back in the shotgun. Throwing. Incomplete. And they have to go to the areas that need big plays and fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
On the 47-yard line.
Number 32, the lone back. Closing in, gets the pass off, gets his hand up. Yet another drop for him.
Williams, the intended receiver, on the play.
Well, it's really not much of a decision here. They have to go for it. Throws it. Knocked away. Failing to get the first, they turn it over on downs with time running out here in the final quarter.
They'll start the drive at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10.
Number 5 sends a man in motion. With a counter play. Smith is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
Harvey is there for the tackle at the 50. McGahee takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Looking for a third down conversion here. They have to get it to the 43. Number 5 with a man in motion. Gets the pass off. In and out of his hands. Mason can't make the catch. John, that's a guy who rarely drops a pass.
Yeah, he has good hands. It's strange to see him blow a catch on third down.
Number 4 is ready to punt this one away. Mathis back to return. Fair catch called for.
This is just the kind of situation they were hoping for. Now all they need to do is put together a last-minute drive, and they're going to come away with a win. And now it's up to the defense to shut them down.
Ball on their own 15.
Will start the drive at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Ravens come out with a nickel back. With the pass, incomplete pass. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
So this could be the last play of the game.
The 15-yard line.
Gerard goes to work with an empty backfield. Steps up, gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversion. And it all comes down to this. They have to get into the end zone or it's over. And he just can't hang on. This game reaches its conclusion with the final score. Baltimore 20, Jacksonville 19. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.